Hi, I'm Tom with the FCB Launch channel, and in this quick tip I will show you how the copy and paste functionality works in FreeCAD. I'm using FreeCAD 1.1 in this quick tip. Now let's first start with the simplest case where I have just one object, like a line, and if I select it and use the copy or ctrl+c, and then I go and paste it, ctrl+v, the line is placed, the copy is placed in the same location, and so now I have two lines and I can move this one. So there's nothing more to talk about in this simple case. Now what becomes more complex is when I'm copying an object which has a children or parent object. So if I take this slab and I will hide these walls, I will take the slab and it's based on a sketch object. If I take the slab and I copy the slab, this object selection dialog opens up. And here I have the list of selected objects and also objects which the selected objects depend upon. So the slab object is dependent on the sketch object. And by default, all of them are selected. So if I use this default option and choose OK, and now I'm gonna paste the selection, you can see that the copy of the slab and the copy of the sketch is created. So these are now completely independent objects, and I can edit them independently one from each other. So I can change the shape of the sketch, and if I hide this one, this original one stays the same. So they are completely independent. So now let me actually delete all these objects. And what if I did now select the slab and again copy it, and in this menu I will deselect the sketch, so I will have just the slab selected. So now if I hit OK, I'm copying only the slab, and the sketch, if I go to paste again, you can see that the new slab is based on the same sketch. So now if I would move this slab, the copied one, and hit OK, and I would edit the sketch, and I would change the shape like so, and close, you can see that both of the slabs will have the same base, so they will change the same. So this way the child object was not copied and it's still the same object. So I will take a few steps back. Okay, and redraw. And what if I did now select the slab and again copy it? Now let me show you, if I would use this use original selection, it means that I'm using only the selection that I created in the 3D view. So basically here it's only the slab, and I have not the sketch 20 selected. So this is a different way of doing this, manually checking it here. So if I would now paste it, you can see that the sketch 20 was not selected. So now this is the same object. So I will again go step back. And let me show you, I will turn this wall on, and if I was, let's say, copy this level 1, I will go to copy. You can see now it can become quite complex, and this is where you can use auto select depending objects. If I check this and I would deselect all, now if I, let's say, select this wall, all the depending objects are selected, so the sketch is selected. If I would select the level, all of the depending objects would be selected. So let's say if I selected the slab and the wall, the depending objects, which are these, the children of these objects, so the base objects are selected. So this is how the auto select depending objects work. Now I will deselect it. And if I click show dependencies, this is to show, if I select, let's say, my slab again, you can see that here is the list of objects which the slab depends on from this selection. And here is the list of objects which the slab is children of. So basically the level 1 depends on the slab, the complete level 1. So I could check it also here. So here, if I select the level, you can see that these are all of the objects that the level 1 depends on, and I could select them or deselect them individually. So I have more overview by using this show dependencies. Okay, so let me actually deselect all and select again just the slab with the sketch, depending object, hit OK. And if I create a new file, of course, as with any other software, you can use the copy and paste between two files, so you can see that the slab and the sketch 20 was copied. And it's good practice when you copy between files to actually copy all of the dependencies, because if I did not copy the sketch, I would copy just the slab and I would paste it into a new file. The slab might be, you can see that it is not loaded, so it might be broken. Okay, so this is how you use the copy and paste functionality in FreeCAD. If you like tutorials like this one, consider supporting the FCB Lounge channel by donating through the Ko-Fi page. The link is in the description box below. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.